Good morning, everyone. It's February the 10th, 2026, on this Tuesday morning. How's everyone doing out there? I hope everyone is lovely, great. I'm here again. I know I've been posting. I've been on the road lately, so I've been posting. I'm on here because I got something to get off my chest. And I'm sure that other people may feel this way in their lives. I don't know if you can agree with me or not, but it's about having peace in your life, having closure in your life. My parents got a divorce when I was 5 years old, back in 1977. And I was a Detroit kid. My father was a mechanical engineer. My mother was, I think she was one of the top social workers there in the Detroit sector during that time. And my parents got a divorce when I was 5 years old. So we moved to Georgia. During that time, I had to adapt to the South. I had to adapt to, what it was like to be in Georgia. Georgia Southern cooking, Georgia Southern speaking, the way you talk, the way you act, the way things were. And I gradually got accustomed to it. I gradually fell into it. I yearned for the presence of my father. And, when I was a teenager, I would go up there and visit and everything. But my father never came down to see me. My father never, he would call, we would always call, and we would speak on the phone, or I would go up there as a teenager because, as a teenager, you want the latest styles, you want the latest this and that and the third. But I went through a lot during that time period. I went through a lot of mental abuse, verbally, with my mother and my father to a certain degree, you know. My mother was a little bit, well, they were tit for tat, really. But I love my mom. She was more here for me than my dad was. Um, I love my dad, but I still have daddy issues. He never made an effort to come down here to see me. When I was told by a family source that I was regarded a bastard, I used to didn't want to believe that because my mother was actually married to my father before other things transpired, before he got remarried and everything. But now it's like, you know, I've attempted on my end to build a rapport. Um, I've reached out. At first, I was getting responses. Now I don't, you know. So it's all good. Um, it hurts, because to be honest with you, on both sides of my family, I feel like I'm not a part of. And that's okay because I have my own family, you know. But it hurts. It really, really hurts when, my father is older. He's elderly now. I would love to have more of a rapport with him, but, he's sickly now. But I harbor a lot of what ifs. I harbor a lot of opinions. I harbor a lot of hurt. And some of the hurt I've pushed off for a while because I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to think it. I didn't want to come to terms with it. Now, as an adult, 50 something years old, I've come to terms with it. You know, my dad wasn't always there for me. That's cool. My parents were divorced. That's cool. But what I'm saying is, just because of the situation that a person is in, don't count that person out of the destiny and the goals that God has for you. Don't count them out. Because those same people that look down on you, that frown on you, that didn't think that you were going to get anywhere or be anybody, that's the same person that God's going to use to lift up higher in his purpose, in his will, in his plan for your life, for their lives. So, it hurts. Sometimes you have to go through the hurt and the pain to make you a stronger individual, to make you stronger in areas that you may not be strong in. So I challenge you, if you're going through a phase where you get a little depressed about how your family or how things are, or even on the job, how they treat you on the job, just know that there's a purpose and a plan in what you're going through. Keep praying, keep trusting in the Lord, keep believing that God will make a way for you, and in due time, He gonna come through for you. The hurt and the pain, sometimes it's a process to get you where He wants you to be, where He wants you to go. Trust Him and believe in Him. Because sometimes a lot of the stuff that you're looking for, God has something better for you on the other side. You just got to believe and trust in the process. And you got to open your eyes and be willing to see it for what it's worth, and to see the processes that across across the sea or across the other side, that there's better for you. There's greater things in store for you. There's better opportunities for you. God gives his most challenging trials not to the ones that think they are strong. It's to the ones who endure to the end. It's the ones who will endure. So don't worry about what people say, what people think, or how they feel about you. Because God got you covered. I know He has me covered. He got you covered too. You just trust Him. Trust your purpose. Trust His plan for you. And He will make a way for you. Bye, everyone. You have a great day. That's my motivational speech for today. Speech for today. Thank you.